All right, so we just got production and deliveries for Q2, and my God, did this result surprise everybody. We came at 466,000 cars, and this delivery number surprised expectations of about 447,000 for the street, and then some of the Tesla bulls in Twitter were at 448, some 450, and then you got the outlier of 480, but nobody expected them to come over 450. So these results are extremely good. And you can see it here in production. As you can see, inventory actually built up a little bit, but it's less than what we had for a previous quarter. So the inventory situation is actually getting better as well. Now, if we see it in a chart, as always, we can see that the expectations for the deliveries came in a little bit lower than reality. And, this might not seem like much, this little bump in here, but this is about 18,000 cars. That's a lot of cars. And cars are a very high price item. So these high ticket items move earnings and move cash flow a lot. So when you do the year over year comparison, you get a delivery growth of 83%. 83%. Whenever Tesla goes beyond the 50% growth that Wall Street expects, stock gets rewarded. So I wouldn't be surprised if tomorrow we get a really good reaction from the stock market. Now, in terms of X and S, did we get the bump that we were expecting? Well, you bet we did. Look at what I was expecting, and we discussed this yesterday. I was expecting them to actually come back, but look at what we just got. We got a significantly better number for SNX, almost 20,000 deliveries. This is peak SNX. This is really good. Even historically, this is a really good delivery for SNX. And we discussed this in the previous video. Now, SNX are probably going to contribute a lot in terms of EPS and a lot in terms of cash flow, because all of these cars were sort of accounted for last quarter when they were in chips. We had discussed yesterday how production for SNX and deliveries had sort of gone out of sync, and we had this delta of 10,000 cars as of last quarter. And we saw how this pretty much came back to trend. And the trend is that production and delivery, as you can see in this chart, has historically been very close together. This was an anomaly that just recently got corrected. I think the street is going to identify something like this, and it's going to identify that now they're going to have to sort of adjust the delivery numbers for the rest of the year. And I think the stock is actually performed really well tomorrow. As we see, we close at 260. With that kind of number, they're going to have to move the delivery estimates from 1.8 million, 1.9, something like that. They're probably going to have to move that to about 2 million cars for the rest of the year. And this is being conservative. So I wouldn't be surprised if the stock is actually pushing the 280s or 270s tomorrow with this kind of report. But sometimes the market does the opposite of what one would expect. So we never know. Well, if you like some of the charts that I use here for Tesla, you can always use them yourself in visualstocks.com for free. Link in the description below. And I hope you found some value in this video, and I'll see you next time.